Welcome to the Brazoria GOP YouTube channel. We're going to take a short break from interviewing the candidates for the November 2020 election. I'm Dr. Shane Green, Chairman of the Brazoria County Republican Party. Instead, we're going to interview the candidates for the July 14th runoff. There are actually 3 positions up for election in this runoff. The dates and times are shown here. There are actually 10 days for early voting. Please choose a date that's convenient for you. These locations will be safe and secure. The candidates need you to vote. The 3 offices for election are shown here. There's actually 3 offices that did not have a single candidate achieve more than 50% of the vote in the March primary. So the top 2 candidates advance to this runoff election. The candidates will be interviewed in these videos, and we'll be releasing those as they're recorded. So please sit back and watch and learn more about the candidates. We are interviewing Cody Vasut. He's candidate for House District 25. This office is currently occupied by Dennis Bonin. Dennis is not running for re-election. Welcome, Cody.
Thank you, Shane, for having me.
Thank you for coming. Cody, the voters want to know more about you, so please tell the voters about Cody Vasut.
Sure. My name's Cody Vasut. I'm a former member of the Angleton City Council running to be your next state representative. I'm a 5th generation resident of Angleton. My family have called this area home for generations. I graduated from Angleton High School and then got my business degree from Texas A&M. I didn't get a whoop because he went to Alabama. I went to the University of Houston where I got a law degree. Well, when I graduated from there, I moved back home, even though I got a job at Baker Hostetler in downtown Houston as an oil and gas litigator, making that commute every day to Houston because I wanted to serve my community. This is my home, and I've sought to do that over the years. I started a Bible study when I first came back called Revive. I've been serving at my church, Second Baptist in Angleton. I've been a lay preacher there, and I'm a member of many boards in the area, including the Pregnancy Help Center of Brazosport for many years. I wanted to give back to my community, and I also have done that by serving on Angleton City Council from 2016 to 2020. I'm married to my wonderful wife, Kate, that I met at Revive 10 years ago. The inside story is I may have started that Bible study in an effort to meet her, and it was successful. We have a daughter, Sparrow, who's almost 2, and a daughter, Lily, who's on the way. She's due August 1st, but may get here on Election Day. We'll see.
Great. Thank you very much. The voters want to know more about this office. Can you describe this office and the job it entails?
Sure. State representative has 2 primary roles, and they're separated by time. The first is every odd year from January to May, the Texas House of Representatives is in session. So you go to Austin, you draft legislation, you research the law, you advocate for solutions, and you do that in the Texas House. We may have seen the Texas House on YouTube or on the internet. You see people arguing and debating bills from the rostrum, and you've got to be able to articulate yourself. You can't just read from a script. You got to know these issues cold. You have to know them from your heart to effectively advocate there. When the legislature is not in session, which is most of the time, you work part-time in wherever your job is. For me, it'll still be at Baker Hostetler, I hope. And you continue to meet with your community members to get the pulse of the community, find out issues that you should work on to better the community for them. You go to events, and when people have problems with a state agency, they reach out to your office, and you write letters, you make phone calls to be able to help them. So those are the 2 main roles of a state legislator.
Great, thank you. Also, tell the voters why they should vote for you on July 14th.
Sure. So when it comes to solving problems and drafting legislation and making things better for constituents, that's what I've been doing for years on Angleton City Council from 2016 to 2020. I'm known as an aggressive, conservative problem solver. If a member of the community brings an issue to my attention, I'm all over it, whether that involves driving my car through floodwaters to look at infrastructure or addressing any number of issues. See, there are a series of problems, I think, that need conservative solutions in this next legislative session. For example, I don't think our law adequately protects the unborn, so I'm running to provide further protections for the unborn and end abortion. I'm the only candidate that's 100% pro-life. Another thing is we need a representative that will go and represent our issues for a brief period of time and then come home. We don't need a career politician. That's why I'm in favor of authoring legislation for term limits. And if that doesn't pass, I'll term limit myself. I'm the only candidate in favor of term limits. Another thing is our property tax system is broken. Many of you have gotten ballooning property appraisals, 10%, 20, 30% a year. That cannot continue. I'm the only candidate that's put forward a platform to address that, whether that's lowering appraisal caps to protect you from those increases, or replacing our school district M&O property tax, the largest item on your tax bill, with a revenue neutral consumption tax. I want to address problems. When I was on city council, this is what I did. I voted to lower our property tax rate. I passed ordinances to try to make Angleton a better place to live, work, and raise a family. You see, even though I lowered our property tax rate, my opponent may try to say, hey, he raised taxes. That's extremely misleading, and it showcases the broken system. For example, I voted to lower our property tax rate, and even though I did that, the appraisals go up and down for each individual. So one year you may pay less, and one year you may pay more. 2018, lower the property tax rate. My opponent's appraisal stayed the same. She paid less. My appraisal went up. I paid more. That's not fair. It's a problem, and we need to solve it. There's a host of other conservative issues I want to address, whether that's constitutional carry, security of the border, or providing for an ending to STAR to help our teachers. You can find out more about that when it comes to my website and my platform. But ultimately, it's all about solving problems. That's why I'm most qualified to serve in this position.
Great, thank you. Any final words to the voters of Missouri County?
Just thank you for your time. I encourage you to check me out at votevasut.com or on Facebook at facebook.com/votevasut. I'm an open book. Ask me any question anytime. If I haven't addressed your issue tonight, there's so many issues that I'm passionate about. I love to provide you that information and be transparent and open and honest with you. But at my core, I'm a problem solver. And if I can earn your vote, know this, I'm going to work hard on day one. I'm going to be pro-life, pro-term limits, pro-taxpayer, and I'm going to fight for conservative solutions to the problems in our community. I hope I can earn your vote. Vote Vasut, June 29th for early voting and July 14th for Election Day. God bless.
Thank you very much. Cody Vasut, folks. Please vote in early voting or vote on July 14th. Thank you very much for joining us. God bless the USA and God bless Texas.
God bless Texas.